Hi, this is Brian Domenovich, the managing attorney at the Law Corner, and I'm going to spend a few minutes with you talking about child support in North Carolina. So we could look at child support in three different aspects. The first being the establishment, the second being modification, and the third being termination. So when we talk about establishment, what we're talking about is how are we coming up with this original number of support, and how is that number memorialized between the parties. So you basically have two ways to have an enforceable child support order. The first is through contract, a child support agreement, possibly through a parenting agreement, or through court order. Regardless the form of the establishment, whether it's through a contract or court order, you're always going to want to look at the North Carolina child support guidelines. And those guidelines are a calculation that when you put in the information, it gives you a child support number. And the courts use that number as the presumptive amount, which means the court presumes that that number is fair, just, and equitable to meet the reasonable needs of the children. Now, one other thing when talking about establishment is that either party can file a motion to deviate, either up or down, and rebut the presumption that the amount on the guidelines is adequate or inadequate. Basically, the analysis there is the reasonable needs of the children. The second aspect of child support is modification, and typically if there's a child support order, you can ask the court to review it every 3 years, and if it's by contract, then you need to look at the specific terms of your contract to determine its modification capabilities. Also, if it's by court order, you can file a motion to modify if you could show a substantial change in circumstances from the time that the original order was entered. The third aspect of child support is the termination of child support, and typically in North Carolina, child support ceases when the child turns 18 years of age, unless they are still in high school, and then it would be upon their graduation. If you would like any more information or talk about your particular circumstances, please give us a call at 919-424-8319, and we would be happy to take care of you. Thank you very much.